Hello everyone, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to a channel update video on my channel. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks now. I got quite a lot to talk about. Now, before we do begin properly, I want to say a massive sorry to all of my awesome Patreons. Basically, I haven't updated my Patreon feed for probably about 2 months now. It's something I pride myself on. It's something that I've been updated on a regular basis up till now, and most people that have patrons don't tend to, but I've had lots of trouble with my internet speeds. I've had lots of other issues as well, and it's just something I haven't been able to keep track on. Usually what I do is I give early access to some videos, I ask for their feedback, and I got quite an awesome community when it comes to Patreon. I bounce back and forth with some of them, some of my patrons on a regular basis with stuff, and I ask for suggestions, and the stuff that I was sort of putting in motion there, I have been able to keep up with, so I'm kind of gutted at the moment. I am hoping though that with this video, first of all, will be on Patreon first before I upload it to the channel, so you'll get this early, plus a little message, a TLDR sort of thing underneath it, just sort of explaining a few points in this video. But it's something I want to try and keep going as best as I can. Now, the big issue, as you can probably tell from that intro, that little thing that I just started with there, is that I've got terrible trouble with my internet. It seems to be a running theme on my channel, certainly has been for the past couple of years. It's taken some developments and stuff which I want to talk about now. Those of you that are sort of long time subscribers know that I get about sort of 0.7, 0.75 upload, and I usually get between sort of 6 and 7 download. In the UK, most people in the UK have terrible speeds as well known. You have to be sort of in the cities, in the main sort of cities like London and stuff, to get good speeds usually. Or live in really good sort of areas with fiber optic. We do actually have a fiber optic package. Unfortunately, the sort of lines we have around here are not that good. Now, we actually had an engineer come out quite recently. It was a bit of a shambles, to be honest with you. We waited in all day. I had a day off from work as well. We were told he would be there between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. So between 8 and 1. Waited in. 1 o'clock came, didn't turn up. We then phoned BT, because they're our internet provider. They said, we're not expecting anybody today. There's nothing booked in. And then basically, the person on the other end basically said that there's been a technical glitch in the system, so the appointment wasn't made. So well done, BT. Already pissed me off. So that was the first thing. Then the following day, on the Tuesday, we had a phone call saying a slot's become made available. Somebody's basically cancelled last minute, so there's a spare appointment today. The engineer should be there by about 6 o'clock. We're like, yeah, great, okay, so we'll send him. So the engineer turned up. He didn't get there at 6. He got there about 7:15 in the night. Bear in mind, it's quite dark. Also, side point as well, my light doesn't work in my room. The lights I got on now are my lights that I use my green screen. I turn them off, it's pitch black in here. So I didn't have these set up at the time. So and my hub and stuff's up here by my computer. So I'm hoping that he turns up and stays as soon as possible and not too late, because of the otherwise we'll be relying on the light outside my window. So yeah, freaking out a little bit as well. He did all the checks. He did a check on my hub, unplugged it, checked another hub he had with him, checked another hub. He checked 3 hubs altogether, mine plus 2 others. Not a fault on the hub at all. He concluded there's a fault on the line, so BT would have to send an open reach engineer. He contacted the contact center involved, in front of me and Panda. Bloody nightmare, because and this is me not being racist or anything, because I'm not a racist. You probably know that, for those who watch me. But it's hard work when you've got somebody who's foreign on the other end of the phone and they don't really understand you, and it was a breakdown in communication basically that was going on. And he was like, the engineer was basically saying to them on the phone in front of me, saying, I'm a cube engineer. And they were like, okay, so you're the customer? And it's like, no, I just said he's the cube engineer. He's talking on behalf of the customer who's in the room with him. And it was just a nightmare. It was like a 20-minute conversation, which should have been a 5-minute conversation. Went on and on and on over points, and he was like, yeah, it's not a point. They're saying you need to turn it off and turn it back on. It's like, I've done all that. I'm the cube engineer. I've just checked the hub. The hub is fine. It's a fault on the line. And he went on and on trying to explain this to the person. Eventually it got through, and they said, yeah, okay, we'll send an engineer. And then they offered some slots. This was on the Tuesday. of the week. So the Monday was cancelled, this was on the Tuesday, and the slot we had was the Friday. I was like, yeah, great, rather on the Friday. This was, it's like, I think it's the 29th of May. Hang on, I'm just going to check this quickly because I don't want to get my dates wrong. It would have been the 26th of May, sorry. So this would have been Friday the 26th of May. We would have had an appointment, okay? So I was like, yeah, great, fine, no problem. And what happened then was we had a phone call on Wednesday. Oh, sorry, he had left. I've jumped the gun slightly now. He left then on the Tuesday, and basically he said, like, it's back up, it's up and running. The blue light's on the hub. As far as I'm concerned, that's fine because I gotta make sure I leave the customer with internet at the speed. I can't leave the property. I was like, right, okay. So he left. Literally 5 minutes after he left, my internet went off. He's gone now. I got no internet, and that lasted, I thought it would last like 10 minutes, half hour or so, maybe. This lasted for like an hour. I had no internet for like an hour. Sorry, for 24 hours, for a whole day. Then it came back on the following day. I was like, yay, finally. And you realise how much you rely on internet when you don't have it. You really do. So I didn't have it for like 24 hours. And it came back on, and the internet hadn't improved or anything. It was dog shit. Internet was dog shit. Bear in mind, we still got the internet. We still got the appointment with the engineer on the Friday. The BT Open World engineer. We then get a phone call we phone up on Wednesday to basically say that we've got no internet. Speak to some Scottish guy from BT when we didn't have the internet for that day, and they said, "Oh, we got no record of an engineer being sent out." What? You got no record of? It's like, we haven't sanctioned that. We got no record. It's like, well, someone phoned yesterday to say there's an appointment had been made available, and this guy was like, no. There's we've got no record of this. If I was you, I'd contact your bank because this might be fraud. Oh, great, that's reassuring. So basically, not only is my internet not working, we've had to phone you up to try and get something. You can now tell me that the guy that was sent originally isn't the right guy. Bollocks, total bollocks. Don't believe it at all. I mean, we're getting all sorts of different answers, mixed signals. Do you know what? The thing I hate is you've got BT and then you've got OpenReach. They're basically two separate entities, and there's such a breakdown in communication between the two. It's ridiculous, to the point where you feel like fucking killing them. And that's the problem I've had so far. So basically, this goes on and on and on. We then get a text message on the Thursday to say that their engineer won't be coming on Friday. Great, thanks for that. But they do then send another message in quick succession saying there has been reported that there's a major fault in your area. Okay, no shit, Sherlock. We kind of know that anyway. Major fault in your area. We will be trying our best to resolve this as soon as possible. We estimate that the work should be completed by the 26th of June. Great. So it's a whole month without internet, or without good internet, basically. 26th of June, and we've got that on a text message from them, and that's where we stand with the internet thing at the moment. So as you can probably tell from my kind of demeanour and the whole story I've just gone through, it has been an absolute nightmare. So my internet speeds, my upload speeds are still 0.75. So they haven't really changed. My upload speeds are still the same. But my download speeds have taken a massive hit to the point where I'm only getting about 1.5 download. And it's really ridiculous because it means when I try to watch YouTube videos, I have to wait like 5 minutes for the whole thing to load up. And then when I'm watching stuff, I can get about halfway through and it'll stop and I have to wait for it to buffer. It means that when I try to download updates for games and stuff, I have to wait days to download stuff. Music can be a challenge. I have to wait a bit longer for music and stuff. And I just know I won't be able to stream like this at the moment. And that's the thing which is really annoying for me personally. I can live with the kind of the game download stuff. I've been living like that for a few years anyway. But the streaming thing, I felt like I was just getting into the swing of things with streaming, and even though it wasn't perfect by any means, I really enjoyed it. But I just know I can't offer streams at the moment in the current condition my internet is in. I'm hoping that everything will be resolved by the June the 26th. If I know more, then I'll also let you guys know. Ideally, what would be great is to fix the fault, and then all of a sudden my speeds improve from what they were previous to this. So if I don't even want to be greedy. Like, I'd be happy to have the same download as before, which was like 6.5, 7.5 average. As long as I had like 1 megabyte upload, that's all I ask for. Just a little bit more, just to give me a bit more stability so I can stream. I'm hardly asking for a lot, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I feel like, well, it sounds daft saying this, but I feel like there's third world countries out there that get better upload and download speeds than the UK. I think the UK's crap, and I've watched and listened to lots of different things online and read about things as well from different providers. I don't think it matters so much about the provider. I think they're all equally as bad. There's people that have ranted on YouTube about TalkTalk. There's people that have ranted about Sky Internet. There's people that have ranted about Virgin and BT in my case, and other people probably have as well. So it's nothing new. The UK's infrastructure as far as internet go is rubbish, and like I said at the start of this video, you need to be living kind of near the sort of cities and stuff for it to mean anything, basically. Right, now I've got that off my chest. That was like the main thing I wanted to talk about, and just give you guys a general update because you deserve that at the very least. As far as video making goes, all I've been able to make really has been my my Football Manager stuff. I'm really enjoying it right now. I'm playing as Vark in the second tier of Hungarian football. It's a really strange one, but I'm making it about 2 or 3 of them a week. I'm recording, and I'm releasing them like every day, every other day. I'm not getting many views on it. I don't really care about that. I'm enjoying it. That's the most important thing. And if some of you guys come along and watch, the more the merrier. I welcome you all, basically. It's a good series, and as long as I'm enjoying it, that's all I really care about. I've got other stuff I have been uploading. I've been uploading my Croatia campaign for Total War Attila, but they are all backlog videos from like 2 months ago. So I've still got another 10 of them to release. They're all unlisted on my channel at the moment in my playlist. So every so often, every other day or so, I'm releasing 1 or 2 of them just to keep things ticking over on my channel, to make sure there are videos on a daily or most days. There's something to watch, basically. And I've also started recording and releasing my Beastman save for Total War Warhammer. I've released the first one just before recording this video right now. That's just gone up. And I've just finished recording episode 3 on that as well. So I'm going to try and get a bit of a backlog on that. I can't commit to how many videos. Obviously, I'm up against it now with the internet, so I can't really do as much as I would like. But I'll do as much as I can, basically. From episode 3 onwards as well, I will be changing the intro slightly to the way I do them. So I'm going to be bringing in the kind of intro, a little bit like this video right now, where I've got the box in the middle and I've got like art and stuff on there. And I do like a little talk sort of thing before I go into the actual gameplay. It's what I've been doing with my Football Manager stuff, and it's what I want to continue to do on my Beastmen and other series that I do on my channel as well. Right, okay, so the next thing I want to talk about in this video, and this is probably the last thing I talk about in this video now, is how things have gone in my life generally, outside of all of this. It's been quite good, to be fair. I've been busy with work. I've been busy with Panda. It is absolutely boiling right now. Today it was 30 degrees. It's the warmest day of the year. Yesterday, which was June the 17th, in case you're wondering when I'm recording this, it was my birthday. So big thanks to all people that wished me a happy birthday on Twitter. I know quite a few of you did, and on Facebook as well. I know some of you got me as a friend on Facebook. So big thanks to all people that wished me a happy birthday. I had a very good birthday. I had some money, lots of cards, so good stuff. I didn't really do much for my birthday. Didn't really want to do much. I've now got a week off from work, so I want to try and enjoy my week off. So I wasn't too worried about doing anything on my birthday. I was a bit gutted though, because I'm going to show you this as well. Okay, so you can't see any of my details on here, because on the back, and I don't know if you can see this properly. The lighting probably will smear some of this, but it's from the Royal Mail, and it says "Our sincere apologies," and you can just about make out the Amazon logo by here. Basically, what happened was I ordered myself the Ezio Collection for PlayStation 4 with the hope that it would arrive before my birthday and for my week off, basically. I bought it off Amazon. It was £22.75, I think it was in the end, and it was free delivery. I didn't mind waiting. It was estimated that it would come by sort of the 15th, 16th of June, so it should come before my birthday. I'm thinking lovely jubbly, we'll have that for my birthday, and it's a very good price as well. It's a good game. I really enjoy it. I want to replay it again. Didn't come on the day I expected. It came on the Friday, which was the day before my birthday, and it came like that. So it had that message on there. Our sincere apologies. Basically, the seal for the packaging is actually ripped open. There's nothing in there. So my details, my invoice, the game itself, the disc, the cover, it's all gone. Nothing in there at all. Just the seal broken, and then the plastic bag sort of sealed over it with the "Our sincere apologies, Royal Mail." Royal Mail, you done fucked it up. As Angry Joe would say, you done fucked it up. So I'm pissed off, obviously. So I've now put in a claim against Royal Mail. I've gone through their procedure on their website as it illustrates on the packaging. Hopefully I should get my money back. I'm gonna be up the fucking wall if I don't get my money back. My money back. Because at the end of the day, I've paid money for that and I haven't had it, and it's been damaged by the time it's got to me. So I'm pissed off. Sort it out, Royal Mail. Give me my money back, bitch. In the meantime, I've actually gone and bought the game separately. I went to my Argos, my local Argos, the following day on my birthday. I went out and got it. I paid slightly more than I wanted, so I've got it now. Here we go. The Ezio Collection. It's a damn good game, guys. It's a damn good game. I recommend getting this. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, or if you want to replay them again and haven't got the remastered ones, but you want to, get them. They're really worth it. I paid $25.99, so I paid like £3-4 quid more than I obviously wanted, but I've got it now, so I'm happy. But basically, you get the Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations all in there. It's on one disc, so it's one disc, 3 games, one disc, 2 girls, 1 cup. But you also get Assassin's Creed Lineage, which is the short movie, the short 3-part movie. It's about half-hour in length, which acts as a prequel to Assassin's Creed 2. And you also get Assassin's Creed Embers as well, which is a short animated film they made, which brings in the Chinese assassin from Assassin's Creed Chronicles, and it's an older Ezio, and sort of the whole thing basically shows Ezio's beginning, all the games he's in, and then the end in Ember. So it's his whole story basically. You also get all of the add-on bonus missions and stuff, so all DLC missions and stuff which you would have purchased at the time of those games being released all come in, so you get everything in one basically. Now what you got to remember is those games brand new were like £30 each, so I think £20 odd, £20 to £25 for all of that in one is a really good deal. I've just started playing Assassin's Creed 2 again. I've been playing it today. I'm on the part where I've just killed Vieri de Pazzi, and I've just gone back to Monte Regigioni, I think it's pronounced, I hope that's right, with Mario, and I'm at the point now where I'm renovating and opening up sort of blacksmiths and tailors and stuff like that. It's bringing back some of my childhood basically. I love it so much. It's one of my favourite games ever. It's one of my favourite game series ever, and yeah, good stuff with that. Right, to conclude, there's just one more thing I wanted to go over, guys, before we end this update. Basically, E3, what do you guys think of E3? Now, I wanted to make some videos on it, and I was thinking of doing like a live stream or something for one of them. I wasn't going to do for all of them because, you know, the time zones and stuff, it's like, it's not feasible with me. But, and obviously my internet kind of doesn't help either. But I wanted to try and do something. I haven't been able to, so I want to ask you guys, what are you looking forward to from E3? What sort of games caught your eye? There's a few things which I'm looking forward to. Assassin's Creed Origins, we'll start off with that. Looks good. It's been 2 years since the last Assassin's Creed, which I think is good. It's a step in the right direction from Ubisoft. Bayek looks interesting. I don't know whether it's going to be, you know, I'm a bit sort of in two kind of two camps, I guess, with it, because the fanboy of me of an Assassin's Creed and the wait of 2 years and stuff, I'm really excited and I'm hopeful. I do worry though, is he going to be another 2-dimensional character? Is he going to be interesting? You know, is it going to be done right? So that's a few things. A few things from the actual gameplay stuff looks pretty interesting. Looks like they've added some leveling tiers and they made it more of an RPG thing. Will that work? We'll only have to wait and see. I need to see more of the gameplay, I think, first before I can make a proper decision. But I will be getting it, and yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to be getting. Far Cry 5, that looks interesting as well. But I do fear with Far Cry 5 it's going to be exactly the same as Far Cry 4 and exactly the same as Far Cry 3. It hasn't really changed much, has it, Far Cry? I'll probably get it, but I want to see a bit more of that. But that's not out until 2018, so we've got a while yet. Bannerlord's the big one for me. We've seen a bit of gameplay now. It's a bit of horse charging gameplay and stuff. Looks interesting. It actually, I was slightly disappointed because graphically and gameplay wise, I was expecting a little bit more. I don't know whether that's just my hype and the fact we haven't had too much from Bannerlord yet, but it looks interesting. I can't wait for it. I'm really excited to play it. It's a defo. I just want a release date. We all want a release date. Sort it out, man. We want a release date for Bannerlord. There's other stuff as well. I just can't think of them off the top of my head right now. But they were the sort of the 3 which I can sort of pick out. Obviously, we've got Warhammer 2. What do you guys think of Warhammer 2, guys? Lizard men and whatnot, Skaven and all that jazz. Yeah? You like that sound of that? Good. Let me know what you're excited for in the comment section below from E3. And I think I'll end this vlog here. So a big thank you to everybody that's watched. Thank you for sticking with me, guys, and getting to the end of this video. If you got to the end of this video, then by all means do a hashtag Dragonfire. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, guys? Hashtag Dragonfire at the bottom of the comment section below. That would be awesome. I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.